So one thing I've been meaning to do is create a video that goes over my collection, and this is going to be this video is part one of a two-part video or series that I'm going to do, mainly because my other half of my collection is in the bank vault, and so this is what I have on me right now. And what I want to do is go over the handful. I think right now I've got 6 watches here. Pretty much the stuff I've been wearing daily recently, and then I'll do a second video follow-up that'll do the other half of my collection, so you guys can take a look at what I currently have and what I'm currently wearing. So what I'm going to do is start with the lowest cost watch, and then step up from there to, I guess you would say, the most expensive. So the first watch that I want to show you guys is a watch that I acquired at the end of, actually it was last summer. And I apologize for the background noise. If you're hearing sounds, it's my dog. So I have the Tissot PRX chronograph Panda, and it's a white and black dial chronograph. And what's really cool about this particular watch, I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of a brushed, it's not an olive dial, but like a cream dial really is what it is. And I don't wear this watch that often. It's pretty flashy. It looks a lot like an AP Royal Oak, and some of the other watches that you'll see out there that are kind of the trio grails that some of these vendors or manufacturers are trying to kind of model their newest watches after. But it's got a decent ETA movement in the back, automatic. Nice, pretty cool winder wheel there. But a really fantastic watch. This one is, I think, 43 millimeters. It's kind of big. It is a little chunky. If you're not a big fan of chunky watches, this one probably wouldn't be a very good fit. But Tissot makes a PRX that's just the standard, 24-hour with a date, I believe. Or actually, I don't even know if it comes with a date. But it's a smaller version, and if you like smaller watches that aren't sitting up so high on the wrist, that would be a good one for you to take a look at. And they've got some nice colors too. In the chronograph, I think there's only 2 or 3 colors right now that are available. So that is the Tissot. Again, I apologize for the background noise. My dog, I have a French bulldog, and he's pretty noisy. So the next one on the list here is going to be my Omega Seamaster 300 with the ceramic bezel. And this is actually one of my favorite watches. I wear it pretty frequently. It's great with the rubber strap just because you can wear it as kind of a beater watch. I mean, I take care of my watches pretty, or I take good care of them, and so they don't really get too scratched up. But this one's perfect if I'm kind of working in the garage or just around the house. I'll wear this one a lot of the time, just because I don't have to worry about scratching up a bracelet. And the strap is really supple. It's a really soft rubber, and this is one that you can barely feel it when it's on the wrist. I mean, very comfortable, really nice wear. So that's the Seamaster. The next one here on the list, let me just take this off real quick, guys. Apologies. Next one is going to be the Panerai PAM 372, I believe, is the one for this. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, 372. PAM 372. This is a manual wind, 72 hours of power reserve. If you're not familiar with Panerai, it has this famous crown guard that comes up, and then you've got the ability to do a quick hour adjust if you're traveling, and then you can wind it, set the date, and then close it like that, and it makes it super easy to adjust on the fly. Right now I have it on the Panerai rubber strap. I've got two other straps for it. Came with a black strap. This was used. I bought it from one of my local authorized Panerai dealers, but this one had been used and needed a little bit of TLC, a little bit of love. Cleaned up the glass. It's got a Hesselite crystal on it, and cleaned it up a little bit, and it looks fantastic. And this is a big chunky watch though. It looks really, really big on the wrist. I think it's 47 millimeters. So that's my Panerai. Next on the list is going to be the IWC Big Pilot 43. And this is a fantastic watch. I've always loved, ever since I first saw the Big Pilot 46 that has the date and the power reserve indicator on it. I've absolutely loved it, but the 46, or the one with the power reserve and the date, it's a big watch. It's 46 millimeters. This one came out a few years ago, and it's 43. And this is pretty much, in my opinion, for this type of watch, is the perfect size. It really is. It's not too big. I mean, it is a big watch, but this thing is super, super comfortable. Just like my Seamaster, half the time I don't even realize this is on my wrist. It's just so comfortable. And about the only negative, I guess, would be on a hot day if you're wearing it. You know, your wrist gets a little sticky, but what's really cool about this particular version is they have the Easy Link, or Easy, I don't remember what they call it. It's the Easy Adjust. So basically all you do is push down and it comes off like that. And then you can set it back, and so you can literally buy, and now with IWC you can buy really any kind of strap you want, rubber, calfskin, and you can customize it to look exactly the way you want it to look, and you can literally switch out the bands within like 30 seconds. I mean, it's super quick on how quickly you can do that. So this is definitely one of my go-to pieces if I'm going out, or if I'm gonna you know, want to look a little bit more trendy, because this does have a kind of a trendy look in my opinion, even though this style has been around for almost 100 years, or maybe even, yeah, longer than 100 years, I guess, or close to it at least. So fantastic watch, looks really great. If you've never owned an IWC, I recommend it. So next on the list is right now my favorite watch that I just picked up not too long ago. This is the Submariner 5513. The quintessential Submariner to own if you are a Rolex or Submariner fan. I've owned a number of Submariners that I've bought and sold over the years, and this is just, it came as I'm the second owner of this watch, and so the person who owned it before me basically was a desk diver. They took pretty darn good care of it. It had some, it does have a few little minute pit marks on the case. and it's got some patina, but this watch just looks fantastic in person. Better done justice in person than over camera. And just in my opinion, the camera just doesn't do it justice for this watch. And iconic, very, very iconic. This is the James Bond. Roger Moore wore this watch in several of the James Bond films, I believe, and at least one. And just extremely, extremely comfortable. Very easy to wear. The only drawback really is it just, it doesn't have the newest technology that, the new Submariners have with the glide lock systems and updated movements and all that. But, this watch, on the open market would go for, I have a full set here, so probably go for somewhere in the neighborhood of 16 to 18,000 for this particular watch. And I love the maxi dial on it. Really, the modern subs are really modern, especially the 41 millimeter that just came out a couple of years ago. The Submariner, the date and the no date, are really modeled after this because the newest ones have the maxi dial. And I do have another Submariner that I will show you guys on my next video. And then the final one is the one that I bought before the Submariner last year is my Rolex Daytona. I don't know why I'd call this a sub. But this is the Daytona ceramic, and I had to buy this from one of my dealers. It was pretty much brand new when I got it. They had bought it from another local guy, and they have a authorized Rolex watchmaker on site that authenticated it, and it came as a full set, and just an absolute gorgeous watch. I'd never really been a fan of the Daytonas until they came out with the ceramic, and when they did, I just kind of fell in love. I personally wanted a white because I feel like the white Panda is a little bit more legible, but this watch just looks good in any outfit. Doesn't matter what you're wearing. You can wear, jeans that are all cut up and a t-shirt, and it's gonna look killer. Definitely an eye catcher. Definitely can get attention, which I don't really like very much, to be honest. But it looks great, fantastic, very, very comfortable as well. One of the probably top 10 most comfortable watches I've ever owned. I can wear this all day. It's got the quick adjust, 5 millimeter adjust on it, and it just looks fantastic. Always looks great. So that's it, guys. That is actually that's my current collection. Well, not current, half of my collection. The other half I'll do a quick video, but make sure you like and subscribe. If you like this video, hit the like button. Please subscribe. You have no idea how much it helps when you guys subscribe. It kind of helps give me direction on where to go with the channel, and then also, the more subscribers we have, the more the channel grows. And I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, so please help me get there. And also, make sure to comment. If there's anything you want to comment about the video, please feel free to do so, and we will see you on the next one. Take care.